controlling the half-court offense are the Westlake Chaparrals here as McManus gets it over to Monroe. Spot-up three-pointer from the top of the arc for KJ Adams. That one is no good. So the first possession for Westlake. Now Bowie getting the opportunity here with McIntyre. Riley picks up his dribble, gets it over to the left wing here to Benson. Benson, the son of the women's head coach for the Bowie Bulldogs. McIntyre with a dribble drive. Shot contested by Carson May, and it's missed. Rebound Westlake. Transition. Feeds Monroe from Ian Moat. Moat now over to Monroe. Monroe goes under the backboard, kicks it over to the right wing to McManus. McManus over to Moat. Moat with a three-point shot from the left wing, and it's no good. Still no score as we're a minute underway here from Westlake. Into the high post here to Jaden York. Good look down low from York in the high post to the low post as he finds Colton Benson for the game's first score as he connects on the layup. And it's 2-0 Bowie. Over the right wing to McManus. McManus into the corner to KJ. KJ with the double team. Fires a pass out to the left wing. Now into the high post to Carson May. May with a dribble. Draws the double team in the zone defense. Gets it over to the left wing to Moat. Moat into the corner to Monroe. Monroe feeds KJ Adams down low. And the Beast cleans it up as he eats very well down the low post as he dices through the double team to score. So KJ's tied the ball game here with his first field goal, shooting at 62% for the season. Now here's Benson on the dribble drive into the high post. Doesn't have it. Now picks up his dribble. Hands it off here to Ethan Walker. Walker comes around the pick. Fires up a 12-footer. That one is no good. The putback is no good, but a foul has been called. So KJ Adams picks up his first personal foul, the first team foul for the Westlake Chaparrals and for the Bowie Bulldogs. It'll be Cade Holzman to head to the line, and he is good on his first free throw. So Bowie with the slight edge, 3-2 now, as they've connected on the game's first field goal. Second shot is up and no good. KJ pulls down the rebound. Adams with the outlet pass and slowing it down is Ian Moat. Moat on his shooting hand actually has a problem with his pinky finger. Actually broke it in the opening moments of the Anderson game. He's got a splint there. Good ball movement inside from KJ Adams to Carson May. Carson puts up the shot. It's no good. Rory Monroe getting inside and getting his hand on the basketball, and foul's going to be called. Not too sure if it's going to be on Bowie or Westlake. And it's going to be on Bowie. Good job there as Jaden York picks up his first personal foul. Bowie's first team foul. Brilliant defensive basketball hustle play there by Rory Monroe. Now on the inbound pass from Moat, KJ Adams going up strong from the high post to the low post. He dribbles down the right side of the lane and puts up the shot, and it is good. So KJ Adams with Westlake's first 4 points of the ball game, and they lead 4-3. Now Riley McIntyre gets it over to the right wing to York. York hands it off here to Benson. Benson with a good-looking three-point shot, but Cade Holzman comes in, pulls down the rebound, and the slam dunk. Holzman with authority gets the Bowie crowd riled up here at Westlake. Now Moat's going to slow the process down. Holzman with 3 points on that rebound, followed dunk. Now into the high post to Carson May. May back out to the left wing to Ian Moat. Moat now down low in the post. KJ Adams working hard. Puts up the shot, and it's good off the glass. And the left block right now has ownership papers for KJ Adams as he has all 6 Chaparral points and all of them in the post. 6-5 Westlake with 4:50 to play here in the opening quarter. Riley McIntyre dribbling over to the right wing. He picks up his dribble, finds Jaden York on the left wing. On the give-and-go feed here down low to Ethan Walker. He puts up a left-handed layup floater shot, and that is no good. On the other end in transition is KJ dribbling into a triple team. Finds Moat on the outside. He cross-court pass to McManus. McManus for 3. That one no good, and it's poked out of bounds, last touched by the Bowie Bulldogs. Physical basketball down low for the Chaparrals as KJ already with 6 points. Inbound pass coming into the high post. A flash pass from Moat to Carson May. Gets it right back, does Moat. Gets it over to the left wing to Monroe. Monroe trying to dribble around to Carson May's swing, and he spots up for a top of the key 3-point shot. That one is no good. And pulling down the rebound is McIntyre. McIntyre gets it over to Benson. Benson driving all the way in. Shifty moves in the paint as he put up the layup shot. And Benson with some silky smooth moves driving to the hole as he became the magic man with that basketball and somehow avoided contact. Wide open 3-point shot for Carson May. He just spots up and the big man drops it. Huge dime right there by Carson May in the first 3-pointer of the ball game. 9-7 Westlake with the first 3-pointer here Now Riley McIntyre trying to put up a shot here off that screen by Holzman. The three-point shot from the left wing is no good. Pulling down to rebound is Moab. Mo coming across the timeline, dribbling into the lane. Finds KJ Adams for three from the corner. That one no good. Rebound McIntyre, and then Carson May is going to come in and foul McIntyre with an opportunity to grab the basketball. So that's Carson's first personal foul. And he's going to come off the floor here. Cade Mankel checking in for Rory Monroe, Daniel Villarreal. So Mankel, the 6'5" junior guard, shooting at 32% on the season. Daniel Villarreal, the second leading scorer for the Westlake Chaparrals, averaging just under 7.5 points per ball game off the bench. Now an offensive foul is going to be called on KJ. Actually, no, it's going to be called on Colton Benson. My apologies. I thought there was a foul on the screen attempt by KJ Adams, but it's a reach-in foul on Colton Benson. So it's a defensive foul on Bowie. That's the second team foul. Now McManus on the left wing after forcing the turnover on the foul. Onto the right wing to McManus. In the corner for KJ. KJ, D up. He drives into the lane. Elevates from the block. Puts up the shot, and the shot is good. KJ will not be denied in the post. He has 8 points, 8 of the 11. Timeout's been called. We'll be right back. You're listening to live coverage of Westlake basketball as the Chaps lead 11-7. We welcome you back to live coverage of Westlake basketball. In the possession here for Bowie. Off the bucket made by KJ Adams out of the timeout. Riley McIntyre trying to dribble drive around Holzman with the screen. Holzman elevates from the block as he receives the pass from McIntyre. As he got up and tried to shoot. And that unfortunately led to Daniel Villarreal fouling him. And that's Villarreal's first personal foul. One of two is Holzman from the line. He puts up his first free throw, and that is good. He now has 4 points. Of course, he had the big rebound and the slam dunk off that board. 11-8 now, just a three-point advantage, trying to make it a 2-point, and Holzman does. He has 5 in the quarter, and it is 11-9. Moat with the slow dribble across the timeline. McManus with a cross-court pass over to Mankel. Cade back over to McManus on the left wing. Now gets it over to Mankel in the corner. Now down low to KJ Adams. Adams going up strong from the block again. He puts up the shot. The shot is good, and he is fouled. The bucket will count, and KJ will go to the line to shoot his and one. So Colton Benson with his second personal foul, the team's third. And Jaden York will check out of the ball game here as checking in for the Bowie Bulldogs will be number 55, Drew Dunsmore. The and one shot is up for KJ. He bricks it off the front iron, so no good there as Benson ricochets off of McManus. No foul called there on the rebound for Benson. Benson over to the left wing. He gives it up here to Ethan Walker. Walker comes around the screen and launches it back over to Benson. Benson tries to drop it off down low. Losing the handle momentarily is the big man Dunsmore. He gets control of the basketball, gets it back over to McIntyre. McIntyre dropping dimes inside in the post as Holzman comes up with the left-handed floater from the left block. Excellent move right there. McIntyre with a beauty of an assist. It is now a 2-point advantage, 13-11 into the high post. KJ drawing a double team, finds Villarreal on the cut to the hoop. Villarreal's shot a little too strong, and McIntyre comes down with the rebound. He fires it across court as he comes across the timeline and into the corner for Ethan Walker, and Walker drills a three-pointer. Bowie takes a 14-13 lead. Final 90 seconds of the first quarter. Moat draws the double team in zone, drives in, finds KJ. KJ loses the handle momentarily, elevates from the block. That shot no good, but the putback is there for Daniel Villarreal. His first 2 points of the ball game, and Westlake now has the 1-point advantage, 15-14, with 1:05 to play in the first quarter. Now a dribble behind the back from McIntyre. He hands it off to Dunsmore. Dunsmore with a shot. He actually bricks it off the front iron from the right block from point-blank range. Moat pulls down the rebound. He gets it over to Mankel. Mankel over to McManus. McManus over to Moat. Moat down low. Ball movement is insane for Westlake as there are quick passes all over the place, but a foul's called on the floor. And that is called on Drew Dunsmore. His first personal foul. That is the fourth team foul. Diego Schleppe, the 6-foot junior guard, shooting at 46% from the field. He's also shooting 40% from three-point land as Mankel finds Monroe, who's checked back into the ball game. Schleppe now on the left wing. Gets it down low into the double team for KJ. KJ walks his way around the double team, puts up the shot, and the whistle blows. The shot is no good, but a foul has been called. So Cade Holzman picks up his first personal foul. The contact with KJ Adams as he went up strong. KJ has missed his only free throw attempt. He puts up his first shot, and that one is good. So KJ with 9 points in the quarter as they adjust here. KJ is 76% free throw shooter. He is 1 of 2 on the afternoon in the final 30 seconds here of the first quarter. He spins that one off his wrist, and it's good. KJ now in double figures already, and there's 39 seconds remaining in the first quarter. He has 10 of the 17 on the board for Westlake, and all of those points in the post. Flashing in the high post here on the left side is Holzman. Holzman with a handoff to McIntyre. On the give and go from McIntyre back to Holzman. Holzman puts up the shot, but he is fouled. The shot has been good, and the foul is going to be called on Cade Mankel. That is his first personal foul, and the team's 4th team foul. As Holzman will step to the line, he is 3 of 4, make it 3 of 5 as he misses the front end, 2 shots. And on the floor for Westlake, it's Schleppe, Monroe, Mankel, Adams, and Villarreal. So 2 starters in the game here for Westlake. The second shot from Holzman is no good. Rebound Mankel. Mankel gives it up to Schleppe, who is in from Moat. Coming across the timeline, picked up here defensively by Jason Gaines. Gaines, a wonderful football player for the Bowie Bulldogs, is now in the ballgame defensively. Now with Schleppe in the basketball, trying to find KJ. They do it on the left wing. Now back up to Schleppe. Schleppe for 3. That one just misses at the buzzer. As Diego Schleppe is the guy that you want spotting up with the last shot of the first quarter, but that will do it as Westlake leads by 3 after 1 quarter of play. It's Westlake 17, Bowie 14. This is Westlake basketball.
If you have a program signed by Connor McManus, you have a program signed and signed.
Welcome back to Westlake basketball. We have a 7-ball game here for Bowie as LD Butler, the 6'5" junior guard, is checking the ball game. Dunsmore with the basketball now as Bowie comes out of the first quarter timeout, and the first moments of the second quarter will start with a foul. Foul on Westlake, and that'll be the 15th foul. Trying to see who that was against. As now Gaines will inbound the basketball to Colton Benson. Benson picked up defensively by Moat, who's checked back into the ball game here. Hand off to Gaines at the top of the arc as they move the ball right. Now back left here with LD Butler. Butler trying to get a cross-court pass to Gaines. Gaines guarded tightly by Rory Monroe. Good zone defense here in the 2-3 look for Westlake. Now Gaines backing up, feeding inside to Dunsmore. Dunsmore got KJ Adams on his feet. Dunsmore can't connect, but he gets his own rebound. The tip in, no good. And coming down with the rebound is KJ Adams, and he is fouled by Dunsmore. So that'll be Drew Dunsmore's 2nd personal foul.
Foul on Bowie, number 55, Drew Dunsmore, his 2nd. Interfering number 50, Craig Yancey.
17-14 now. Westlake with a 3-point advantage. And now Moat with the right hand and left hand dribble. Picks it up, gets it over to Villarreal. Now over to Rory Monroe. On the right wing, gets it back to Diego Schleppe. Schleppe down low to Villarreal. Good feed inside as he had a wide open path to the lane. The left-handed layup off the glass is good for Daniel Villarreal. He has 4 points. 19-14. Largest lead as Holzman tries to drive to the hole. A foul's going to be called on Daniel Villarreal as he got all ball. He's contesting that with the officials, but to no avail. So for Villarreal, that is his 2nd personal foul. And we'll see Holzman go to the line again. He is 3 of 6 from the line, and now 4 of 7 as he drills his first one of the second quarter. Carson May is going to check in for Villarreal, and McManus is back into the ball game here for Schlepping. 19-15. The lead's been 5 points as McIntyre checks back into the ball game here for Bowie as Gaines will take a seat. Holzman strides back to the line. The right-handed shooter puts up his second one. That one is good. He has 9 points in the ball game. Does Holzman to lead the Bowie Bulldogs. Over to the right wing to Monroe. Monroe launching it into the corner to KJ Adams. Adams picked up defensively here by LD Butler. Nowhere to go, and Butler takes it away from him. Butler into transition, still with the basketball. Finds Holzman, goes in for the left-handed slam dunk from the baseline, and it's no good. He misses it. Connor McManus comes up with the rebound, and coming out of his shoe is, I can't believe this is happening, as Robert Lucero doing his point guard solid here as Moat lost his shoe on the rebound. George Yancey that picks up the foul. Yancey, a big fella, about 6'6". And KJ will slide to the line here, looking for his first points of the second quarter, and he buries his first free throw shot. He is now 3 of 4 on the afternoon. Second shot for KJ is up, and the second one is good. He now has 12 points in the half. 21-16, lead back to 5. For Westlake. Coming across the timeline is McIntyre. McIntyre driving all the way in, leaves Yancey wide open. Yancey adding his first bucket as they left him alone, attacking McIntyre, and McIntyre drops it off to Yancey for the easy layup from the left block. Now, in the double team is KJ Adams. He dribbles back behind the three-point line. Now tries to drive, finds McManus in the corner, gives it up to Rory Monroe. Monroe loses the handle momentarily, resets it back out to McManus, and Moat will come back out with 5.5 minutes to play in the half. Westlake with a 21-18 lead. It's a 3-point advantage, and a traveling violation is going to be called on Mo. So Moat picks up the travel and the turnover here for the Westlake Chaparrals. 21-18 is your score. 17 fouls, and now the whistle will blow. And I believe that there is a small problem with just making sure, because it read 21-16 did the scoreboard, and it looks like the official scorers have corrected everything. It is 21-18 now, as the scoreboard just updated from Yancey's bucket. Now here's Benson, dribbles into the high post. NBA three-point shot for LD Butler. That is no good, but Butler comes all the way in to grab his own rebound. Getting the rebound here is Cy Young. Cy puts the shot up. It's no good. Ball loose on the floor. Carson May covers it up like he is recovering a fumble for the football team. And out of the scrum, I believe a foul is going to be called on Bowie. No, it's going to call it a jump ball. Wow. Interesting hustle there. And Cy Young at 6'1", taking on 6'7" Carson May. And on the jump ball, the possession arrow will belong to Westlake. Here's May at the top of the arc over the left wing to Monroe. Monroe feeding KJ Adams. He puts up the shot through the double team. He is fouled, and the shot is good for KJ. Wow. And that's going to be on LD Butler. LD Butler's second personal foul. And now the and one here is KJ had an opportunity earlier in this ball game in the first quarter for the and one conversion. He puts this shot up, and he's starting to feel it now. So there's the and one on the three-point play. He has 5 in the quarter. And now McIntyre on a 24-18 lead here for Westlake. We'll give it up to LD Butler. Butler trying to work his way in the paint, doesn't have it. Here is Benson from the top of the arc, and Benson drilling a three-pointer. He has 7 points in the ball game, his first points here in the second quarter, and he drills a big one the lead in half, 24-21. So the lead has been as high as 6 points. Here's Monroe at the top of the arc from McManus. Back over to McManus into KJ in the right corner. Back up top to Monroe as they'll reset the half-court offense with 4:15 to play in the half. 24-21. Down low on the baseline. Here's KJ. He gives it up to Carson May, who fires up a three-point shot uncontested. That shot no good. Rebound now collected here by KJ Adams. And Adams grabs the offensive board and scores with ease. Monroe had it for a moment, and it started to bounce around, and KJ came through the back door, found the ball, and put up the easy shot for the score, 26-21. Back to a 5-point advantage here. Now McIntyre gives it up to Benson. Benson trying to dribble drive around, but McManus stays right with him. He goes around a Yancey screen, down the baseline, feeds the corner to McIntyre. McIntyre for a three. That one no good from the corner. Rebound pulled down and fought for by Carson May. It's on the floor, and now a whistle as the ball goes out of bounds. It will be last touched. As we see Jaden Greathouse coming into the ball game here for McManus. And the ball will actually be last touched by Westlake. So the ball will stay with Bowie. Bounce pass here to Cy Young from McIntyre. He puts up the shot from the right block. The whistle's blown, and a foul has been called on Rory Monroe. That's Rory's first personal foul. 17 fouls now for Westlake. As Cy Young is checked into the game. And the young man with the same name as the famous baseball award. Of course, he was also a pitcher in the early days of Major League Baseball. Hall of Famer Cy Young. This one, obviously, a basketball player. And he has 1 of 2 from the line, drilling one of those 2 free throw shots. Now the lead down to 4. Moak brings across the timeline here with the left-hand dribble. Gets it into the high post to Carson May. Back out to the top of the arc to Moak. Moak driving in the left lane. Finds Monroe. Monroe driving to the lane as well. Here's Carson May from 12 feet away. That shot way too strong, but Max is kind of a pass to KJ Adams, who had the ball taken away from him. And this is going to be a foul on KJ. Reach-in foul after he lost the basketball. So for KJ, that is his second personal foul with 3:12 to play here in the first half. And that will put Cy Young at the line again, who is 1 of 2 on the afternoon, I should say. And they're in the bonus, so it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Cy Young. First shot here, the 1-and-1 is up and good. He has 2 points, both from the charity stripe. Knocks the lead down to 3. 26-23. Westlake has trailed by as many as 4. The second shot is up and good for Cy Young. 26-24. Back down to a 2-point advantage. That's been as high as 6 for Westlake. KJ has not come out of the ball game. He's on the floor with 2 fouls. Carson May at the top of the arc. Trying to operate the half-court offense. Gets it over to Rory Monroe. Now over to the left corner here. Cross-court pass to KJ. And KJ thought he was going on the reverse to Mo. Mo stopped, and the ball went out of bounds. So it's a turnover as KJ with an errant pass across court gives the ball back to Bowie. Here's McIntyre. McIntyre guarded tightly by Jaden Greathouse. Greathouse, the freshman, staying right with him, of course. KJ Adams still on the floor, down the low post with him. Now here's McIntyre coming around the screen. He puts up a shot. That shot is no good, but the foul has been called on Jaden Greathouse. Greathouse, 6'3", 210-pound guard. Put McIntyre at the line. Again, it's his first personal foul. Really, this is only the second game that Greathouse has had an opportunity to get into the ball game. The freshman named Max Prepp's 2019 All-American receiver on the list with the likes of Archie Manning's grandson, Arch Manning. The first shot from McIntyre on the foul is up and no good. So 19 fouls for Westlake, 17 total for these 2 ball clubs here in the first half. McIntyre with the second shot. That one is no good, and the rebound is collected by KJ Adams. It's L.D. Butler on the floor along with McIntyre, Benson, Yancey, and Cy Young. So only 2 true starters on the floor here for Coach Collier's bunch from Bowie. Now Greathouse trying to work his way in. This is going to be an offensive foul on Jaden Greathouse, as getting positioned there was Benson, and Benson went down like a sack of rocks But he got position and got his feet set, and an offensive foul called on Jaden Greathouse as he was trying to drive through the lane. What contact there. And now Cade Mankel, Daniel Villarreal, and Moat are in the ball game with McManus. Down to the high post to Yancey. Yancey getting over to Benson. Benson caught underneath the backboard. Puts up the shot. He is fouled. And he'll go to the line in the act of shooting. The foul's going to be called on Ian Moat. And that's Moat's second personal foul. He had a foul called on him earlier in the ball game in the first possession of the second quarter. And the first shot from Colton Benson is up and good. He has 4 points in the quarter, 8 points overall, 26-25, and he tries to tie the ball game up with this shot, and he does. So with that free throw, he has 5 in the quarter, and we're all tied at 26 points here from Westlake, as Westlake and Bowie do battle here. Over the left wing to KJ Adams. Adams hands it off back over to Moat. Moat dribbling into the lane, into the high post, tries to fire a shot. A pass over to Daniel Villarreal, and that one is tipped away and stolen. Now here's Benson for 3 on the other end. That one too strong. Moat with the rebound. It's an air ball, and Moat comes over across the timeline. Over the left wing. Now back over from Villarreal to Moat. Moat resets the offense over the right wing. NBA three-pointer for Cade Mankel. That one is no good. Rebound fought for by McIntyre. He controls it and comes across the timeline in front of the scorer's table. As he crosses the timeline, looks back at his coach, Celeste Pongo, for the half-court play. Drives in, gives it off to Yancey. Yancey loses it out of bounds, but it was last touched by McManus. Tipped out of bounds there by Westlake, so it will be Bowie basketball underneath their own bucket. We're all tied at 26 apiece, and 91 seconds remaining here in the first half of a fantastic basketball game. A lot of fouls. On the catching from the inbound is Benson. Benson gets it over to Yancey. Yancey walked with the basketball. Too many steps there as Yancey tried to pick up those big-time feet. And he took too many steps to turn it over. 26-26. Mankel will bring across the timeline here as the point guard in this possession. He gives it up to Moat, who's acting more of the swingman. Moat dribble driving, stops at the free throw line, hands it off to Mankel. Mankel driving baseline, doesn't have it. Dribbles out beyond the baseline and gets it back out to Moat. Moat over to McManus, trying to get down low. Here comes the double team against KJ. Here's a head fake, puts up the shot, and the shot is good. Contested every single time. And somehow KJ is able to make it connect. No foul. And KJ once again gives the Chaparrals the lead at 28-26. Now here's LG Butler on the flash screen down low, and he is fouled by Daniel Villarreal. Wow. Butler trying to go hard to the hole, lost the handle on the basketball. But that will be Villarreal's third personal foul. With 45 seconds remaining here, and they've got to make a decision. And it looks like they're going to go with the sophomore. As Preston Clark, 6'5" forward, is getting prepared to come to the ball game. LD Butler will shoot 2 shots, and LD drills the first one. So Villarreal will have to take a seat with 3 fouls. Again, it feels like he is always right there when contact is made. And LD Butler trying to tie this one up with a free throw. The shot is up, and that one bounces off the front side and back high and falls through. Tied at 28. And 42 seconds remain as Cade Mankel talking to his head coach, Robert Lucero, as he crosses the timeline. Gets it over the left wing here to McManus. McManus back out top to reset the half-court offense with Moat. And that picks up his dribble, rifles a pass over the right wing to McManus. Finds room down low for KJ Adams, who puts up the shot. He is fouled. Hard contact underneath. We'll see who the foul is on. And it's going to be on Cy Young. That is Cy's first personal foul. And into the bonus are the Westlake Chaparrals, but again, that's in the act of shooting. So KJ will get 2, who's only missed 1, and now he's missed the front end of these 2 shots. And 4 of 6 on the afternoon from the free throw line. And now, the 76% free throw shooter on the season puts up a second shot. That one is good, and the tie is broken momentarily. 29-28 with 24 seconds to play here in the first half. 19 seconds as McIntyre gets some words of wisdom there from his coach across the timeline on the left side. Now looking back to run the play. He calls it out, picked up defensively here, and man-to-man look from Connor McManus. McManus staying right with him, can't shake him. McManus stays right there as McIntyre goes around to Yancey's screen, gives it up to Benson. Benson for three. That one from NBA range from the right wing is no good. And that shot will not count as a heave down court from Cade Bankley is short and after the buzzer. So, Westlake heads to the locker room up by one as Westlake leads Bowie 29-28. His pass over to York is mishandled, and York loses the basketball out of bounds. Westlake in their white uniforms, representing their home jerseys, and the home white jerseys with white shorts trimmed in blue and red, with the cursive shafts across the front of the jersey, and the red numerals trimmed in blue. The Bowie Bulldogs in their road black uniforms with the Bowie logo with the star in the middle on the side. The upper portion of the B is black, the lower portion of the block B is red. Bowie in block print and white lettering across the front of the jersey, and of course the numerals are white with a pair of stripes on the side of the uniform just under the underarm. Around the waist level of the jersey top. 29-28 as Roy Monroe has the basketball here on the right wing, gets it over to Carson May. May launches it from the corner back out to McManus, who's on the left wing, all the way across the half court. Gives it over to KJ Adams, who has 22 points. And the Westlake 29. Now Moab gives it over to McManus. McManus feeds KJ. Spot up jumper is faked. He actually hits May. As he elevated inside the free throw line, KJ saw May come open out of the corner of his eye, and just a quick pass that almost acted like a shot. But it was a pass down low to Carson May. And now on the other end, the foul on Westlake. And it's a reach-in foul on Connor McManus, his first personal foul. The first team foul will be Bowie basketball in front of their own bench, which is where Ethan Walker will inbound basketball. He'll give it to McIntyre. McIntyre will dribble to the left side. Picked up defensively here by McManus. Now back out to Benson, who loses the handle momentarily with the basketball, and now he's got it. Right-hand dribble, again picked up by Ian Moab. Moab tries for the steal, loses the basketball, does Benson, but he picks it up, fires it over to McIntyre to reset. Now to the left wing here, the give and go from Holzman to Benson, back over to Holzman. Holzman to Benson, dribbles off his foot. Somehow McIntyre is able to catch it with his right hand in mid-dribble, keeps possession alive. Now McIntyre over to the left wing here to Benson. Benson's three-point shot is no good. Rebound fought for here by York. He chases down the basketball, gets it over to Walker. Walker over to McIntyre. McIntyre dribbles down the right side of the lane behind the back dribble, elevates, puts up the shot, and the shot is no good. Coming across the timeline here is Ian Moab. Moab loses ball. Monroe able to pick it up. Wide open three-point shot here from the corner from McManus. That one is no good. Carson May there with the rebound and the putback. So 4 quick points for Carson May, and it draws a timeout. We'll take it as well. Back in a moment. This is Westlake basketball. Westlake leading Bowie 33-30 with 5 minutes to play in the quarter. As we come off the timeout, Benson gets the first 2 points. Now into the high post. Holzman gives it up to Walker. Walker with a turnaround jumper from the high right elbow, and that one is no good. And it's coming across the timeline here is Moat. Moat gives it over to the left wing to KJ. Giving it up to the left corner is Connor McManus. And McManus drills the three-pointer as it rattles in from the corner. Now a 6-point lead as Westlake doubles it up. McManus with his first points. And it's a three-pointer from the corner here in the third quarter. Holzman in the high post. Trying down the right lane. Puts up the shot. He is fouled. The shot is no good. And the foul is going to be called on Carson May. That's his second personal foul, and Holzman will go to the line. He has been busy at the line. He has made 5 free throws. 5 of his 9 points are from the charity stripe. He now has 10 points as he adds the first shot here of 2 as he cuts the lead down to 5. 36-31. The lead has been as high as 6 points, and Holzman drills the second free throw, and it's now a 4-point advantage for Westlake. And as I mentioned, the largest lead has been 6 in this ballgame. Coming across the timeline is Moat. Moat over to Carson May, trying to slow things down. Gets it over to Monroe. Monroe in the corner here, elevating his KJ Adams. That 3-point shot misses the rim completely. And McIntyre is the benefactor there of the shot going over the rim. Now into the high post. It's going to be a jump ball here as Jaden York got tied up by Carson May. May reaching in, grabbing a hold of the basketball away from York. And the possession arrow will belong to the Chaparrals. Great job there defensively by Carson May by flashing up to the high post and realizing that York could not have complete control of that basketball. Went for the steal but grabbed the ball and did not make contact with York at all to draw the foul. So now Westlake getting an extra possession here. McManus over the right wing to Monroe. Monroe in the corner to Moat. One dribble gives it over to KJ Adams. Adams with a cross-court pass to McManus. A head fake. He thought about driving baseline, but then decided not to. Gets it over to Monroe. Monroe into the high post to KJ. KJ driving down to the right block. Puts up the shot. The shot is good. And KJ again is fouled. This is the third time he has gone to the line to shoot an and one here as he is just unstoppable. Holzman picks up his second personal foul, and KJ will try to shoot the and one and bring in LD Butler. As Butler has 2 points. He made both of his free throw attempts. Now a 6-point lead. KJ trying to make it 7 with this and one shot. The free throw is up for KJ. KJ with 5 points now in the quarter with his 2 made free throws and now this 3-point play. Westlake with a 7-point advantage, 39-32, largest lead of the afternoon. McIntyre coming across the timeline. Gives it up to LD Butler. Butler trying to shake McManus and does momentarily. He picks up his dribble, hands it off to McIntyre. McIntyre over to Benson. Benson looking for some space. Drives in. A wild pass to the corner. Butler collects it over to Walker. Walker in the corner to Benson. Benson now is going to get called with a walk. That's a traveling violation there. Tell you what, Benson has a motor that does not necessarily match everybody else's on the court. He is just a non-stop runner as he is playing at a very high rate of speed. Just took too many steps with that pivot foot before taking off with the basketball. Pretty impressive stuff. But unfortunately, too many steps as Benson turns it over. Now here's McManus on the right wing to Mankel, who's just checked in. Mankel with a huge look down low to KJ Adams, and Adams throws it down with a 2-handed jam from the block. Oh, noisy bucket there and a great look from Mankel. Now on the other end, pushing the envelope is McIntyre. And losing the basketball out of bounds now is Benson as York tried to save an errant pass as McIntyre was uncontrolled coming down the lane. York saved it, tried to tip it over to Benson. Benson as it goes out of bounds. Schleppe is in the ballgame now over to Villarreal, who has checked in here. Now KJ Adams with a 41-32 lead, battling the double team, has the shot blocked and tipped. Saving it out of bounds is Walker, and then dribbling it off his leg is Benson. So a pair of turnovers on the Westlake side of the court. And now Moat's going to come right back into the game here for McManus. So on the floor right now for Westlake, it's Mo, Daniel Villarreal, Diego Schleppe, and Cade Mankel. Now Jason Gaines is checking into the ball game here. Gaines with no points, but he played some sparingly in the first half to spell McIntyre. KJ trying to take on LD Butler. And now an offensive foul is going to be called on KJ Adams. Wow. They're going to say that he elevated that elbow and initiated contact with L.D. Butler. So KJ picks up his third personal foul. So he's on the floor and he hasn't come off. And KJ with some thunder with that two-handed jam. He has 29 points, does KJ Adams. 29 of the 41 for Westlake. And now a foul's going to be called on Diego Schleppe.
Foul Westlake, number 33, Diego Schleppe.
Schleppe's first personal foul and the fourth team foul for Westlake as L.D. Butler is going to inbound the basketball to Gaines. Gaines, as Bowie moves from right to left as you listen on the shot out down low here into the post. As York tries to fire it from the baseline to the corner and picking it off is KJ Adams. Adams in transition, gives it over to Mankel. Mankel driving the baseline, gives it up for a wide open three-point shot. E.A. Moab cannot connect, and it ricochets off the front iron and goes above the back line. Wide open three-point shot, but you can see with that tender right pinky finger on his shooting hand, Mo does not necessarily have the touch he wants. Here's Gaines. Hands it off to Butler. Butler almost taking too many steps to the basketball there. Zone defense to perfection here as Schleppe picks up Gaines. Gaines trying to make a move. Can't do it. Stopping and popping is Benson on the give from Gaines. And Benson connects with a three-pointer. His second of the ball game. 5 points for Benson here in the third quarter. And now the lead back down to 6. KJ looking to give it up to Mankel. Mankel resetting the offense here as Westlake moves left to right. Moab with the right-handed dribble. His right ring finger and his pinky taped together. So he has a little bit of pressure off that pinky. Now KJ Adams from 18 feet away trying to hit a jumper. That one good looking for him, but just could not connect. And with the rebound, Bowie handles the basketball and Villarreal pokes it out of bounds. So defense there, and it looks like a brief substitution here for Drew Dunsmore. Dunsmore checks into the ball game here, and it looks like checking in, I believe it's for York. So Dunsmore is in the ball game, the 6'7" senior center. Now Walker trying to work around a screen. He loses the basketball. Benson is there to pick it up. He'll reset. Good defense here. Trap defense at the half-court line by Diego Schleppe. Now Diego trying to follow L.D. Butler in his own look here for Westlake defensively. Here's Gaines with the pass. Gaines now with the basketball, trying to pick up his dribble, loses it momentarily. Benson tries to track it down and does. He drives into the lane, puts up the shot inside the free throw line. That one no good. Diego Schleppe with the rebound. Outlets to KJ. KJ with the right-handed dribble across the timeline. A reaching foul here by Gaines is on the floor. The shot went up, but it's no good because the foul was a reaching foul here by Gaines just outside the right wing as KJ dribbled by the broadcast table here. And it will be Westlake basketball. And with that reach in, it's the first foul on Gaines, his first personal. Schleppe at the top of the arc, got it tightly there by Gaines. Over the right wing to Mankel. Mankel with the left-handed dribble. Trying to reset the offense here. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Westlake with a 6-point advantage. They've had a lead as large as 9. Now Villarreal picks up his dribble, trying to hand it off, doesn't have it, he needs some help, doesn't have it, now this is going to be a 5-second violation. Actually, no, they're going to call a foul. Wow, Jason Gaines, a foul away from the basketball here as contact was made. So it will be Westlake basketball, 17 seconds, lob pass into KJ. KJ going to work for the final shot here. Gives it up to Schleppe. KJ trying to break to the basket. Doesn't have it. Now here on the left corner is Mo. Mo trying to handle it. Going around to Villarreal's screen. Gives it up to Villarreal. Villarreal back to Mo. Mo looking across court here. This is going to be a traveling violation on Moab. Moab with his hands up. Very confused. He doesn't understand how he got charged with a traveling violation because he never moved his feet. In fact, Moab had not even dribbled the basketball. So final 1.86 seconds will be a heave here. Firing it all the way up is Benson, and this one falls just short. So that will do it for the third quarter play. Westlake with a 6-point advantage over the Bowie Bulldogs. It is Westlake 41, Bowie 35. Welcome back to live coverage of Westlake basketball. Into the ballgame now. Cy Young for Bowie. He'll inbound the basketball here for the Bulldogs. Gets it over to Jason Gaines. Gaines picks up his dribble, looking in the high post here to L.D. Butler. Butler trying to make a move against KJ Adams. Gaines dribbles through traffic, loses the handle on the basketball. And a foul is going to be called on Diego Schleppe. That's his second personal foul. 29 points for KJ Adams. Connor McManus with 3 in the third quarter. Carson May with 7 points. He is yet to return. Now a high pass here from the baseline. Cade Mankel's going to pick this one off. Another transition opportunity here. Elevating down from Carson May. From Cade Mankel is KJ Adams, and Adams goes up for the two-handed slam. Just floating through the air effortlessly to finish that point. And now the lead back up to 8 points, 43-35. The largest lead of the night has been 9. And now losing the basketball out of bounds momentarily due to a defensive poke there is Gaines, last touched by Westlake. On the floor for the Chaparrals is Mankel, Villarreal, Adams, Schleppe, and Moet. Now, with the inbound pass here to Drew Dunsmore. Dunsmore taking authority in the paint. Puts up a left-handed shot, and it is good. So Dunsmore with his first 2 points, and it comes with 7:18 to play in the ballgame. Westlake now 43-37, lead back down to 6. It's been as high as 9. Villarreal with the basketball. Mankel to the dribble. Gets it over to KJ Adams. Adams with 31 points in this ballgame. He cross passes over to Schleppe in the corner. Back over to the left wing to Mankel. Mankel to Mo. Mo to Mankel. Mankel driving the lane. Feeding Daniel Villarreal as the defense collapsed on him. And Villarreal comes up with a huge bucket to get it back up to an 8-point lead. Villarreal with 6 points in the ballgame. And a beautiful feed down low from Mo. Now Diego Schleppe with the steal. He collects the basketball. Gets it over to Villarreal. Villarreal to Mankel. Mankel connects on the transition bucket. As Mankel gets his first field goal of the afternoon, and now it's a 10-point advantage. Just like that, a 6-point lead is a 10-point lead, 47-37. There's Schleppe again, larceny. Here is the other side of it, as elevating there is KJ Adams. Adams, I thought, was going to go up with authority and try to slam it home. Instead, he just went with the layup to draw the contact. So it's Gaines with the foul as he commits it to stop the thunderous dunk from KJ Adams. And he just tried to finger roll and lay it in there, but he missed the shot, so he'll get 2 free throw opportunities here with KJ. The first shot is up, and it is good as it rattles home off the front and back iron. McIntyre's checked in the game for Gaines. As Schleppe with back-to-back steals in transition. Obviously, one of them ends in a Mankel layup, and the other one ends in a foul on KJ Adams. Adams puts up the second free throw. That one no good. Villarreal pulls down the rebound, gives it over to KJ. KJ goes up strong off the backboard with a layup of his own. So KJ with a free throw made and 2 points. So he gets a 3-point play in the same possession with the offensive rebound, and now a whistle against Westlake. So Daniel Villarreal picks up his 4th personal foul. Carson May is going to check back in the ballgame here as the foul is committed on Drew Dunsmore. Dunsmore with a field goal here in the opening moments of the 4th quarter for Bowie. It's a good-looking free throw shot, but that one just a bit off. As Walker checks back into the ballgame, Ethan Walker has 3 points. Villarreal has to check out. And the checking in is Carson May. May with the first 2 field goals in the second half in the third quarter. Now trying to clear out. Schleppe gets the rebound on both misses by Dunsmore. Over the right wing to Mankel. Now May resets with Moet. Moet hanging out around the Al Bennett signature. Now a turnaround move. Straight to the basket goes KJ Adams, and Adams makes the shot, and he is fouled. This will be the 4th and 1 opportunity for KJ Adams, who is just a one-man scoring machine. And that foul is going to be called on Ethan Walker, his first personal foul. And Cade Holzman is checking back into the ballgame here with 2 personal fouls, as KJ is going to go to the line again. KJ with an and 1 opportunity here, and does not hit on that one, and the foul is going to be called on Carson May. May immediately picks up his 3rd personal foul on an over the back. So Westlake with 16 fouls, not in the bonus, so it will be Bowie basketball here as KJ with 7 points in the quarter. He had 29 coming into the 4th quarter. He has 36 points this afternoon. Now Benson hands it off here to LD Butler. Butler stops and picks up his dribble, gets it back over to Benson. Benson trying to work around KJ Adams, driving through the lane, and the runner is no good, but a foul was committed before he drove to the basket. Good speed there from Benson as KJ picks up his fourth personal foul. Actually going to call the reach-in foul on Diego Schleppe. Wow. Thought that was against KJ as he went up and swatted the ball away, but he didn't make the contact. Diego did. So erase that. KJ Adams on the floor with 3 personal fouls. Diego Schleppe with 3 fouls as well. That's the 17th foul, and on the front end of the 1-1, Benson hits that one. Benson with 6 points in the half. Is 15 overall, and make it 16 as he makes the second of 2 free throws on the 1-1. Diego Schleppe committed that foul, and now Ian Moat will dribble it across the timeline and get it over to KJ Adams. Adams back over to Moat, to May, to Mankel, down low in the post here. Here comes the double team. A rifle pass into the corner from KJ Adams to Moat. Moat to Carson May, back over to Mo. Mo will reset. 5:15 to play in the ball game. Westlake with their largest lead, 52-39. They have only allowed 10 points in the second half. Here's Carson May from the top of the arc. Carson with a 3-point shot. He gets it to fall. And now it's 55-39. The lead expands here on the make by May. That's his second 3-pointer in the game. Now a turnover. Transition. Mankel looking to feed Schleppe. Schleppe back to Mankel. Mankel thought about the NBA 3, but now he's going to get it over to Moat to reset. Good defense here for Westlake as they create the transition opportunity, but don't waste the possession as they didn't have it. Now KJ on the right wing, picked up defensively by LD Butler. Now here's Mo at the top of the arc. Gets a seam, gets it over to Carson. Carson with the finger roll as he attacks the rim, but it doesn't go for Carson. And Benson will come away with it. Benson looking to the corner to McIntyre. McIntyre for 3. That shot off the front iron. Reaching for KJ, reaching for the rebound. Can't get it. And now on the other end, here is Holzman. Holzman goes up and makes the shot, and the contact on the shot. And it is Moat with the foul. So that is his 3rd personal foul. So count the bucket here for Holzman, his first field goal, and the and one is no good. So Holzman had 2 free throws made in the 3rd quarter. That's his first bucket of the second half. He has 13 in the game, 55-41. It's a 14-point advantage here for Westlake in the final 4 minutes of the 4th quarter. Schleppe now will reset here on the pass from Moat. Moat gets it over to Mankel. Mankel will reset, guarded tightly by McIntyre. Over the left wing here to Moat. Impressive second half here for Westlake as they have come alive offensively, especially with the play by KJ Adams, who is on the floor with 36 points. 36 of the 55. Now Carson May launching a shot from the post back over to Mankel. Mankel finds Mo in the corner. That shot just almost missed it. Almost made it. And he was just in and out as Mo had a really good look from the right corner. He just could not get his shot to fall. That did everything but go through, folks. I'm talking right into the cylinder and then out of the cylinder. And now the defense on the other end for Bowie. The ball poked out of bounds, and a timeout's going to be called. By the Bowie Bulldogs, just 13. They had 28 in the first half. They've scored 13 in the second half with 3:28 to play. Now here's Cy Young, who's checked into the game defensively for Westlake. Rory Monroe is back into the ball game, and he's actually going to get hit with this foul here as Rory picks up his second personal. And it is the 10th team foul for Westlake, so into the double bonus here for Cy Young. Young with 3 points on the afternoon, and all 3 of them would come from the charity stripe, and he misses the front end of those 2 shots. On the floor is Young, Butler, Holzman, McIntyre, and Benson. For Westlake is Adams, McManus, Monroe, May, and Mo. So Mo out on the floor here. Basically, this is the starting 5 for Westlake. And welcome you back to live coverage for the final 3 minutes and 20 seconds, 55-42. There's a steal by Bowie, but Monroe somehow is able to go to the floor and initiate the jump ball. And they're going to call a foul, actually. This is not a... It looks like Monroe got a chance. No, they're not going to call a foul. Monroe actually got a chance to call a timeout. If you believe that, he did. We'll take it as well. Back in a moment. This is Westlake basketball. Foul here on Westlake, away from the basketball. Actually, no, they're going to say that he actually stepped on the sideline. I thought foul was going to be called, but no, it was actually stepping on the sideline. McIntyre taking matters into his own hand, drives all the way in, puts up a wild layup shot. That one is no good. Monroe comes down with the rebound, and a whistle is going to be called on Cy Young. And for Cy Young, he gets called on the contact against Rory Monroe, who fought for the clean rebound. 16 fouls here for the Bowie Bulldogs, and now the full court press here in the final 3 minutes of the game. McManus is going to get called for a traveling violation here in the back corner. So he got caught in the trap by Bowie. Quick words of encouragement here for KJ Adams, as Adams shows rare emotion on the floor here. He's a 6'7" junior guard and post player. Look to D up the inbound pass here, as he has not taken a break here this evening. Now McIntyre trying to drive in from the left side, elevates, puts up the runner from the left block. He is fouled, and somehow he gets that shot to go. The shot will count for McIntyre, and it will be on Connor McManus, his second personal foul, so count the bucket there. That is the first field goal made for Riley McIntyre, the 5'11" senior point guard. Spins up a free throw here on the and one and picks it up. That's 3 points for McIntyre. And now a substitution as Villarreal comes in with 4 personal fouls along with Diego Schleppe. And May and McManus will come off the floor here. And now the inbound pass tipped out of bounds by Bowie in the full court press. Now in front of the scorer's table, KJ Adams will inbound it to Mo. Mo picked up defensively here by Cy Young. And now a foul's going to be called. Another reach in here from Cy Young. This will be his third personal foul, as Bowie is trying to slow the possessions here and save as much time as possible. That's the 17th foul for Bowie, so it will send Mo to the line. Ian Moat is a 79% free throw shooter, getting injured earlier in the year. He is rehabbed and come back into the starting lineup, and his first shot is no good. Pulling down the rebound and losing the basketball out of bounds is Cade Holzman. Trying to create a possession here for Westlake. Holzman clearly had that rebound secured, and he lost it out of bounds. Inbound here from Moat, and Monroe stepped on the baseline, or excuse me, the sideline, right in front of the Westlake bench. He said the toe of his sneaker was on the sideline, did the officials. So it's a turnover here for Westlake, 55-45, 10-point lead. It's been as high as 15. Now here's Benson on the right wing, looking to elevate. A wild three-point shot is no good off the back iron. Villarreal comes down with the rebound, gets it over to Monroe, back over to Mo, Mo to Monroe. Caught in the backcourt momentarily with a right-hand dribble, floats a pass to Villarreal. Villarreal, cross-court to Mo. Mo to the right, feeds KJ Adams, takes 2 dribbles, elevates from the left block, slams it home. 38 points for KJ Adams with authority there on the good ball movement from Westlake. It is now a 57-45 lead. Long 3-point shot for McIntyre, and he drills it. 6 points here in the last 2 possessions for McIntyre. And now in the backcourt, tied up, losing the basketball out of bounds, is Ian Moat. Last touch by Westlake, and it will be Bowie basketball. Oldie Butler, Holzman, Young, McIntyre, and Benson on the floor. Inbound to Holzman. Holzman going up hard, and Villarreal fouled him. That'll be 5 for Daniel, and he is done for the game. Villarreal is fouled out. He walks over to Coach Collier for the Bowie Bulldogs, shakes his hand, and it'll be Cade Mankin to replace him. Right now, folks, 1 minute and 53 seconds remaining in this ball game here, and Holzman can come up with a couple of free throws. We are inside a 9-point lead. This has been a huge run for Bowie here. First shot is good for Holzman. 3 points in the quarter for Cade. It's 57-49. About to be, if he can connect here, it'll be a 7-point advantage. Second shot is up and good. It's 57-50. And Bowie has called a timeout, and we will take it as well. Back in a moment. This is Westlake basketball. drilled those two, so it's an 8-2 run here in the fourth quarter late. And now Monroe will be fouled and reach in here by Cy Young. Actually, no, they're going to call it, I believe, on LD Butler. That's his third personal foul. So it's 57-50. So it's an 8-2 run, respectively, here for Bowie in a matter of 4 possessions. As Monroe will step to the line where he is a 71% free throw shooter. Puts the first shot 1-1 up no good, but KJ rebounds the basketball over to Schleppy, Diego Schleppy, over to Moat. Moat back over to Schleppy. Here comes the double team. He tries to launch it down low to KJ, and Holzman steals the basketball. So here's Bowie coming across the timeline. Over the right wing to McIntyre. He elevates for 3. That shot off the glass, no good. As KJ comes down with the rebound. 1:09 to play in the game. Full court press here for Bowie. Mo picks up his dribble, gets it to Monroe. Back over to Schleppy. Schleppy getting over to Moat. Moat over to KJ. KJ to Mankel, who is wide open for the easy right-handed layup. Good job on the ball movement there. And the timeout's going to be called. We'll keep it here as Mankel picks up his second bucket here in transition. Now 59-50 as LD Butler will inbound the basketball. Full court press here is picking up Benson is Moat. Benson drives right by him, tries to put up the shot. The shot is good, and he is fouled. Wow. So now with another three-point play opportunity here as Benson went hard to the hole. Rory Monroe is the one that picks up the foul. 3 fouls for Rory Monroe. And the and one for Benson is good. So Benson with his first field goal here results in a 3-point play. As Jason Gaines checks into the ballgame. Folks, it's a 6-point advantage here for Westlake. 59-53. Full court press. Schleppy beats it here with Mankel. Mankel loses the ball out of bounds. And Bowie is arguing that it was last touch by Mankel as he just lost it out of bounds. And Holzman tried to reach in at the last moment. They're saying the ball is off the tip of Holzman. So it's Westlake basketball. KJ with the inbound. Gets it over Monroe. Monroe has the ball taken away from him by Gaines, but Gaines steps out of bounds. Good defense there as he pressured Monroe immediately and pulled the basketball away from him, but the heel of his basketball shoe drifted to the baseline. Now, McManus is going to check in defensively here for Rory Monroe in the final 43 seconds, with Westlake nursing a 59-53 lead. Lob pass on the baseline to KJ. KJ to Schleppy. Schleppy back out to Adams. Adams beating over to Mankel, and now foul away from the basketball to stop the clock. Foul's going to be called on Cy Young. That is his 4th personal foul, and with 9 team fouls, KJ is going to go to the line to shoot the front end of the 1-1. KJ with the first shot. It is up, and it is no good. Bowie with the rebound, and 35 seconds to play in the game. Benson blowing right by Mo, coming across the timeline. Mo resets his feet, gives it up to LD Butler, and now a traveling violation here as Butler moved his pivot foot and carried the basketball. Some unforced error there for Butler, who took too many steps, turns the ball back over to Westlake. 29 seconds remaining here in regulation. Westlake with a 59-53 lead, and now a foul here on Cy Young. He will foul out of the ball game as that is his 5th personal foul. It'll be a 1-1 situation here for Westlake as they will go back down court. And now Schleppy with some words as KJ Adams and Colton Benson. Benson was talking to the referee about something, and the referee right now had to actually separate them, and I believe, and you can hear some of the chants here in the background from some of the state champion Westlake football team who are big fans of the basketball team, trying to edge their opponent on. They're trying to say that KJ Adams said something to Colton Benson. Folks, I'm right here, and there is a mic. I would be able to hear anything demonstrative from either player, because I'm about 5 feet away from him when the altercation actually started. So I'm not too sure who they're going to call the technical foul on here. At least it looks like that's what they're deciding. But a referee actually stepped in front and in between KJ Adams and Colton Benson. And they are going to award the 1-1 here, obviously, on the foul. But it looks like Are they going to call the technical foul? That's the one thing that I'm looking for here, as KJ is still trying to get some direction from his head coach. So it will be the double bonus opportunity here for Ian Moat, who is 0 for 1 from the foul line. He has 2 shots here, as that was the 10th team foul for Bowie. 59-53, 28 seconds remaining, and the first shot for Ian is good. Mo with his first point of the ball game, if you can believe that, as he has been mostly a factor on defense and ball movement here as a distributor. He opts for his second free throw here. 60-53, back up to a 7, trying to make it an 8-point lead. He does. He rattles it in. As they go ahead and they do not call the technical foul, so they let cooler heads prevail. Benson going up for the shot, and that is absolutely rejected. And it's funny how the baseball gods can work, or the basketball gods can work sometimes. The 2 men involved in kind of a war of words briefly, and then coming down the floor, Benson tries to go hard, and KJ rejects the shot. That shot by Benson up and no good. Rebounding it is Moat. Moat over to Schleppy. Schleppy for Mankel. Mankel with another transition bucket here in the fourth quarter. He has 6. 63-53, final 5 seconds. Benson's going to drive right by KJ. KJ has it. Swatted again. Here's a shot at the buzzer. That's good for Walker. It counts off the glass. But Benson has his last 2 shots completely rejected by KJ Adams. And Bowie, the walk-off three-pointer for Walker in the closing second went off the glass. It counts. Westlake wins 63-56.